Alright guys, I just got a notice that my Home Depot packages were here, but they're not here. The shipping company is really sketchy, so it kind of sucked. I genuinely did not see those. I swear I was making this video to post to Home Depot because they're not there, holy crap. Alright, I think we're going to start off with the 2025 Cursed Clover. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mr. Halloween dude, and as you saw in the intro, today I'm going to be kicking off the official 2025 unboxing. Well, I guess I've got some low stuff, but this is where the real fun begins, the Home Depot 2025 Cursed Clover. Or, I like to call it the Cursed Clover, I think it just has a better ring to it, but yeah. So, you might have seen the intro for this thing, and you'll be like, yeah, he definitely knew it was there. I swear I was filming that video as proof to send to Home Depot and post on my YouTube about like the issue, because this guy was shipped by a company called OnTrack, and I've never had anything shipped from that company before. I read about it and I heard that they weren't reliable all the time, but I'm glad I got both these things. I had to stay up all night for this thing. I could have just woken up at 4, but last year they dropped early, so I wasn't sure. This guy sold out fairly quick actually. But yeah, let's get right into it. So off the bat, I'm just really excited for this guy. I think this is my most anticipated of the year, because St. Patrick's Day has been one of my favorite holidays for a long time. I remember, and you can find him on my channel, when I was like 8 years old, making leprechaun trap videos. And to just have a leprechaun animatronic is super cool. This is what you see when you first open up the box. That's something special. Also, I'd like to say, a little 4.5 foot tall leprechaun. You wouldn't think this guy would be super heavy. This thing weighs 50 pounds just about. It's a lot. Here's his base. Great welding. He has some supports there, except for the shoe. It's a very actually decent sized base, like something you would see on an average sized prop. Then, holy crap, this is huge. Then we have his hat, and there is a boot in there. Yet again, the boot is also very big. Looks great with the shiny buckle on it. Here's his hat with the hair and the sensors up there. There's a sticker here. Let me get that on. There we go. There's a little Clover up there. I'll definitely need to stuff this out with some packing material. Next, I guess we have his instructions with adapter. Then we have a piece of very tiny leg foam. Look at how small this is. Very cool though. His jacket, I want to take a look at this. Is it too? Okay, so his jacket and his clothing are the same piece. This is really nice quality, and then the belt is actually like a real leather material, which is nice. Okay, here is his hand with an axe, with his hatchet. Oh, that looks, holy crap, his hands are huge. This thing is really big. There it is, it's gold, it has some great detailing on it, take a look at that. Very nice, and it has a cotter pin. Great. Let's see what's next. I guess next is just a bunch of stuff coming out. Oh, some stuff falling out. We have, let's see if we can get this out. His hip piece, an arm, and both arms move. This also has a cotter pin. His mechanism, which has lots of protective foam on it, and just look at this. He has 2 motors here. Very thick, actually, plastic covering, not the SVI clown shoe plastic. It's actually thick covering to protect the clothes from not getting in there. This is actually really beefed up compared to a normal SVI neck. And his shoulder frame is huge. This thing is going to have crazy proportions because he's short, but he's also just really big. Let's see. Next, we got another piece of leg foam. And his pants. Oh my god, these are so small. And then we have his poles with 2 actually great supports. They're very bent. And in this box, I would assume his head. Let me find my scissors. Alright, so I slid the main box aside. Let's open this. I would assume his other hand too. Okay, his boot and stuff. Let's take a look. So, first of all, we have this hand. And this thing is holding this leather bag, which looks good and all, but I actually made a custom pot of gold for this guy that's dripping blood, which I'm going to be replacing, which you will actually see at the end of this video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this off and put it in the box. So yeah, this is very cool though. Then we have this other boot. These are really nice. They're thick plastic. This thing I'm very impressed with the quality. Also have these little boot covers. Very nice. Then, oh my god, guys. I guess let's get the boring stuff out of the way. We have another iron. Holy cow. I can't believe this. Oh my god, guys. This might be the biggest prop head I've ever seen on like a not like 15 or 12 foot prop. No deformities at all. The leprechaun, cursed Clover. Look at him. He has earrings, gold earrings. Huge. It is latex, but it's a very nice quality latex, I will say. No deformities. The ears seem to be puffed out a little bit. Take a look at that. Oh my goodness. The beard needs to be fixed. But he looks so great. So yeah, what I'm gonna do really quick is I'm going to go put the pot of gold I made for this guy on the hand. I'll show you that, and then we'll get into the setup. Alright, so here is the hand with the pot of gold. I kind of wish I got a bigger pot of gold but I didn't know how big this guy's hands were gonna be. You can see up there, there's the gold. There's just some blood dripping. I think this thing looks really good. I just secured it with 2 screws. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, there's the hand, the pot, and gold. Okay, so without any further ado, let's begin the setup of the cursed Clover. So, I'm going to start with his boots. I think they actually do have a left and right, which is cool. I'm going to put them on first and then snap lock them. That might not be the way to go. Well, I guess we'll find out. Both of the poles are different, by the way. So what I'm going to do is just snap that up. Just like that, and then it sits on like that. As you can see, I'm going to do the same thing with the other boot. Then we'll snap that on. Just like that, and we're rocking and rolling. So, next what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to get the foam, slide this over. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to just explain the props I bought and why I bought them. So I bought the Ogre, Tumble the Troll, and the Leprechaun versus Clover, as you can tell. And I got those for my Mystical Force theme. There have not really been many mystical props. We've gotten witches and stuff, and we got a Goblin Thief also from Home Depot, but nothing really else too special. Then we're gonna take the pants, just slide those over. This will go over the coverings, just like so. But yeah, I'm very happy that I was able to get both of these guys. Tumble only stocked under 100. This guy stocked 500. You'd think, oh, this would still be available. Only 500 of this little leprechaun. Sold out in 45 minutes. Keep in mind, it's at 4 a.m. for me, 6 a.m. for other people. A Halloween decoration, which is not really Halloween, it's a leprechaun. Obviously, it's a scary leprechaun. Sold out 500 pieces in 45 minutes. Which is crazy to think. Actually, I think I need to slide the hip hoop over first. Here's this. Just go over. And we'll snap lock as well. So I was having trouble getting this on. That's because this pull's dented in. Home Depot, I expected more. I'm gonna go try and pry this out with some pliers. Hopefully I can get it to work, but yeah, I'm not very impressed with that. Okay, so luckily it was a very easy fix. Just got a wrench and tightened it around and just pried it out, but I'm still very disappointed by that. Home Depot. I hope that's not an issue anybody else is experiencing. So what I'm gonna do next actually is put on the head so I can have access on the wires, but I'm gonna move my camera up first. Okay, so we got his head, and I genuinely think this might go over frame, so no, but I'm going to, guess it's not going over frame, so just keep rolling. This thing actually is a snap lock, which I'm happy about. His neck is actually latex, which is like, I don't like this thing being latex, and no prop should be, so we really should be using silicone, but you know, it does seem to be a better quality latex than some I felt. There he is. This thing is already very tall. I'm on my knees. It's not this tall. Definitely gonna need to go and fix the beard, comb that out just to make sure it doesn't have these wiggly lines, just how the hair comes. So I will stand up and show you guys. I'm 6 foot. this thing's pretty tall, and his hat still hasn't even been put on yet. So yeah, I think next, I'm gonna put on the jacket. But before I do that, I'm going to connect the red black wire harness. Alright, I connected the wires, now we're gonna take the jacket so that the belt buckle shouldn't be facing the front. Just slide that right over. And line up the arms. Just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and take both arms, take out the cotter pin, and attach it to this one over here. Alright, slid that in there. Before connection, I'm just going to attach it to the cotter pin. Go ashore, when the arms move. And yes, both arms move. For a while, we just thought the axe moved, but the other arm actually swings back and forth. There we go. I'm just going to pull his jacket up. There we go. Then I'm going to go ahead and get the next arm. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. Okay, then we're going to take either hand, disattach, or take the cotter pin off. Okay, then attach this on. Just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and attach the Velcro from the sleeve to the Velcro hand. Just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the other hand. Just like that. Then I'm going to move the camera up real quick for the hat. Alright, so I went ahead and stuffed out the hat with the packing materials, just a little bit of bubble wrap. Now I'm going to Velcro it on the top and run this wire down his shirt. Okay, just like that, I went ahead and ran the wire for the sensor down the back of his shirt. I'm going to go ahead and connect that, connect the adapter, and we will get into a demo.
Looks like you found the pot of gold, but at what cost? There is no rainbow here. Now face the swing of the golden axe. Prepare yourself, for the price of greed is higher than you can pay. Fortune favors the bold, but tonight it's misfortune. That greets you. One swing and your luck and your family's gold will be mine forever! You want gold? Well, here's a golden axe to match. Let's see if luck is truly on your side tonight. Dare to reach for the treasure, and you'll find out just how lucky ye are. Luck of the Irish, not tonight. Beware, for my axe is eager to meet the greedy hands that dare to touch the gold. And whoever does not put in a donation. Gather round, ye treasure hunters. My gold glimmers with a deadly light, and my axe swings with a cursed might. Every step you take brings ye closer to fate. Better run away before it's too late.
So this thing is awesome. He retails for $180 USD, and he is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this thing is so cool. I love leprechauns, I love mystical creatures, and this thing, just over the top. He's big. He's big, but he's short. He has great proportions. It's kind of how you would expect something like a mythical leprechaun to be. He also has lights on constantly, so even when he's not activating, the lights are on, which is very nice. No face deformities or anything. Great movement. As he swings his axe, he actually brings the gold kind of closer to his axe, so it's like you're reaching for the gold, then he chops off your hand. That's how I kind of picture the movement, but it's really cool. I think the leather bundle he was holding looked really good, but I just think this is cooler because it actually shows you the gold, and it's bloody like somebody's hand got chopped off right while they were reaching for the gold. His phrases are awesome. He has a lot of phrases, I think 5 or 6. Great prop. The only con I had, and I think this might have been the shipper's fault, is the dent in the thing. Really easy to fix, but still, it's kind of a hassle to do just because I would prefer to just put this together and this guy would be perfectly fine. I really love this guy. I'll get into some up-close detail. It's the shoes with the shoe covers. You can see his pants here are kind of come to jagged points. is cool. This one's kind of stuck down. Oh, he actually has a Velcro on his pants that you just stick on right there. I did not realize. So yeah, that's actually really good. Boots are great, hard plastic. His axe is so cool, very shiny. He has some great detail. No blood on it. If you want to add blood, easy to do. I think I will just because a lot of blood there. His hat is great. I just stuffed it out. Clover on there is great. Sensor, really good. His beard took a little bit of combing out to get it to look really good. But yeah, and his face is huge. Actually, very nice eyes too. They were white, but with the yellow light, they look great. His mouth, his teeth have lots of detail. The mouth movement is nice. Very wrinkled and old. And on his ears, he actually has gold earrings. I mean, this thing is super cool. If you see this guy, I would recommend buying him if you love the mystical stuff, because very cool, very creepy, and you can set him up for 2 holidays. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.